Hello, in this video I'm going to talk about how to do a free criminal background check in Louisiana. To get started, visit louisianapublicrecords.org. And on the homepage you will notice there's quite a few public record databases. Some of these might be useful, but I'm going to focus specifically on the criminal aspect of record checking, and particularly where you can find free databases that you can use. So to get started, hover over More Records and select Inmate Search. And so a criminal record begins with an arrest. So a police officer arrests an individual, they get charged with a crime, and they get typically taken to a local jail. They go through the booking process, they get their fingerprints taken, they get identified, they get charged with the crime. And this is just the beginning of the criminal record. Doesn't mean necessarily they're going to be guilty of the crime. They still have to see a judge. But you still have a chance to actually view some of these records at the county level. Typically, the jail that they're placed in will have arrest information. So you have your identifying information, your charges, things like that. So some basic information, and it's kind of different from one county to the next. So the way you search, the types of things, or the types of information that's displayed. So as you can see, it's different from one parish to another. But you do have an opportunity to look those up if they don't necessarily have a database online. Sometimes if that information is important to you, you can make a public record request to the sheriff's department. So after they get arrested, eventually they will either get released from jail, they'll post bail, or they're kept in jail until they see a judge. And so this is where the majority of the records you can be viewed in detail is at the court level. So you have your arrest and you have your court. Now, Louisiana doesn't have a statewide system to research court records, but what they do have is they have these online terminals that you can access. So you can go to like a court of clerk's office or like a local courthouse, and they will have 80% of the courts have a location where the public can come in and access these terminals. Now, because I am talking about free sources, I have to mention this because a lot of times, I'm going to show you here, a lot of times if you're, for instance, looking at the parish level, you have local databases that are available where you can research at the county level, but at the county level they will make you register and pay for these to enter these databases. For instance, here you got $100 setup fee and then $50 a month. So, and this is the local parish doing this. So it's I do have to bring it up because, and again, same thing here. You have the only thing free is they'll let you look at free court event inquiry. Criminal records is going to be completely different, so you have to register for an account here. And then pretty much every single county will do something like this. So your choice, if you wanted to not pay any money for it, is to show up at one of these public record terminals and do your research there. So after the court, what happens is somebody will they will either be found guilty or not guilty. And once again, I'm going to click on the inmate search here. And if it's over 12 months, they will be sent to a prison. If it's under 12 months, they'll stay at like a local jail. So you also have an opportunity to research this information, and they have a link for that, so you can just click on that and locate the individual. One more database to consider that is also free and statewide is going to be the sex offender registry, and you can research this by address, so something around a particular maybe house, maybe a particular zip code, or you can research by name if you have a name. So, and this database is also free. So that's it with for the free resources and ways you have available to do your research. One more thing to consider is the name search on top. Now, this is not a free tool, but what it does is it compiles records, public records, court information, real estate information, criminal arrest information, financial records, things like bankruptcies, financial lawsuits potentially. And then they have some private data information like for instance, cell phone records, maybe previous addresses, things like that. And they don't just pull records from Louisiana. They go outside the state as well, so it kind of gives you more of like a nationwide look into someone's past. And so they take these thousands of databases and compile them into a single search system. So you're quickly able to see what information they have available. Could be a great tool in addition to the local resources you have. Now, Louisiana is a little hard with the whole court record thing. So sometimes using these types of tools can be of great help. So with that said, visit louisianapublicrecords.org. Come on down and get started on your free criminal background check in the state of Louisiana. Thank you.